So after seeing First Omen, I went and saw Monkey Man. Uh, I love saying that title. It's the only way you could say the title. How is there any other way to say that title? It's a ridiculous title. I'm sorry. I know, like I remember when I heard the trailer or heard the title for this movie when it was trailer first popped up. I was like, Monkey Man. I was like, is it a movie about a guy who turns into a monkey? I was like, what am I supposed to like? Is it instead of a werewolf, he's a monkey? Like, it's like, what is it? You're like, no, it's a movie. It's a John Wick action movie, a revenge action flick, where a guy it's called Monkey Man. Like, okay, like, and I was like, to be honest, the trailer was great. Like, I was like, it got me excited, but I was like, still a really stupid title. Like, is there any dumber of a title other than what's that one? Land of Bad, which okay, Monkey Man's worse, but but Land of Bad was a pretty dumb title. But uh, I mean, other than that, like I was looking forward to this because, like I said, the trailers did look good, and this movie's been getting really well received, like really high, like getting some big critical acclaim. I was to the point, like I remember people comparing this to like early reviews comparing this to, like the new John Wick. I'm like, ooh, hell yeah! Like because I've said this many times. I'm like, listen, like best the John Wick movies are the best action movies of the last decade. They raised the bar, set the bar for action movies nowadays, and everybody else is like trying to compete with them. And like I said, like like when a movie is getting like that kind of praise, I'm like, okay, I'm interested. Hell, fuck it. I just realized John Wick, like before I saw this movie, John Wick is now 10 years old. Holy shit. Like, that's amazing. I remember seeing that when it came out 10 years ago. So yeah. I'm gonna say this right off the bat. This will probably be one of my more controversial reviews. um, because man, this is one of the most disappointing movies I've seen all year. I don't understand the praise that this movie is getting at all. At all. Like, this is not even like when you're putting this in the high regard as like John Wick, you need to calm the fuck down. Like, this is not even, this is a John Wick ripoff. Like, this is trying to be John Wick, but it's failing at every fucking attempt. Like, fuck off. Like, there are things I can't say positive about this movie. I can't say Dev Patel is really good in this movie for the most part, even if his character is really not leaves much to be desired. He is really acting really good. He's always been a good actor. I will give him credit on that. I'll give him credit as far as director. This is being his first directing. This movie's really stylish as hell. Again, it's trying to be. It's obvious it's trying to be like a John Wick, but it's kind of failing at that. I mean, but it has the style down. But it's really well made, like I said, as far as the style and everything. I'll never discredit that. And I want to see Dev Patel make more things. I'll say that right off the bat. I think the final action sequence was pretty fun, even though I had to sit for the rest of this fucking movie to get to that point. Um, and it kind of gave me what I was wanting from the fucking beginning, but I had to wait for fucking an hour and a half to get there. Uh, listen, my main problems with this movie is that one, there's not one single memorable character or that I give a shit, three dimensional character that I give a shit throughout this movie. That includes the main character. All I know about this dude is that hey, he's lost his mom, died, his village got burned down by a corrupt police officer and a political figure who's also a religious figure or some shit like that in India, and he wants to take down the rich and powerful. Even though his plan's kind of stupid when you sit and think about it, he just kind of bum rushes everybody. He really has no fucking plan. Um, and he's also a fighter boxer who fights in a monkey mask for some fucking reason. I know why because He's obsessed with this fucking monkey figure. Um, and that's like in Indian lore. I'm sure it's a real. I know it's a real thing, so don't yell at me about it. Um, and he, even though, and honestly, I'll say that the boxing scenes, the fighting scenes are really well made. I'll give him that. But they're honestly really fucking pointless when you sit and think about it for the overall story. It makes you can cut that whole all those scenes out and it'd probably be the same fucking movie, even though those are probably the best parts. And you did that start with Copley. I get I ask anybody, name me one memorable character in this movie. I dare you to name me one. I didn't remember like but that like stuck out. I can name several fucking characters from the John Wick movies. If you want to be a John Wick movie, what made John Wick memorable is that you had this crazy ass world that you built, and you had these really crazy, over the top characters that you built up, and you made three dimensional. You made your main guy three dimensional. You gave him an arc that you followed throughout all four movies. This movie I I couldn't give a shit about anybody. Like it just goes in one ear, goes out the other, pretty much of all these action sequences. And I'm like, I don't care. I really was bored watching this movie, and I should be bored watching this movie. A movie like this. I don't know if I'm the only one. I think maybe I'm like really in a vocal minority. I really like this is a disappointing movie, man. Like I was disappointed by this movie. Like I really wanted to like it because I was like I think halfway through this, I think one of the telling points of this movie is when it gets to like the final act of this movie action set pieces. I was like. All right, how long is? Oh, this only got like 20 fucking 5 fucking minutes. Seriously? Like this is the whole fucking movie. This is the movie that's being compared to John Wick. Seriously? like, I'm like, because I kept watching it thinking like, okay, somewhere it's got to get better. It's got to get better. It's got to get better. It's not getting better. God damn it, dude. I did not give a shit about this movie. Like, I understand, like, India's bad. You got the social economical political bullshit going on in this movie. Like that's been done better in many other fucking movies. Hell, Dev Patel started in movies where it shows how much of a shithole India is in way better movies. Not saying, don't get me wrong, I've never been to India. According to movies that he makes, a lot of movies he makes, it kind of shows India's kind of a shithole. I'm just saying. Well, parts of it, not all. Parts of it. I mean, but and like he does this movie, man. Hell, like I really wanted to like this movie, man. I did. I can't give this anything higher or lower than a C. I can't give it a C minus. I can't give it a C minus. I can't. This movie is stylish, pretty cool, and Dev Patel is really good. But that's about it. It's a C. It's a disappointing C, man. Uh, yeah, that's as far as Monkey Man goes. I'm sorry if I pissed you off if you like Monkey Man. More power to you, man. I'm not going to judge you if you like Monkey Man. I did it. Like I said, I was just disappointed. Next week. What's next week? I won't be back till next week. With Sting. No, not that Sting or that Sting. It's the movie called Sting. About like a giant uh tarantula or some shit like that. It actually does look pretty good. What the fuck else? Look at next week. God damn it! Hold on. Fucking stupid phone. Uh, Civil War and the Long Game. I don't know what the fuck the Long Game is. I am looking forward to Civil War and Sting. Uh, I hear the Long Game. Somebody told me they got a trailer for that. It looks pretty good. They said it looks pretty good. Like I haven't seen a trailer for it, so whatever. Yeah. Until then, I will talk to you guys.